I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to the Dice Tower Library as we look at it shelf by shelf. And today we're taking a look at 6C. And we start with a very big, complicated game. In fact, it just made Mike's advanced two-player game list, and that's Cloudspire. Cloudspire is almost a MOBA style game, and with poker chips and with very, very distinct factions, and every faction has different units that have different abilities. I've played it once. I found it almost overwhelming. It's enjoyable, but there is a lot of rules overhead in the game, but I know a lot of people really like it. Then we have some Star Wars stuff here together. We have Star Wars Rebellion. If you watched my last video, I said War of the Ring was a definitive Lord of the Ring game. Star Wars Rebellion is probably the definitive Star Wars game. A big, grandiose two-player game where the Imperials are trying to find the Rebel base, but there's Death Stars blowing up planets, Chewbacca and Han Solo running around, finding the secret base. There's just so much goodness in this game. A smaller game, but very popular, Star Wars Outer Rim. This is about trading and smuggling. Han Solo and his cronies. A lot of people have compared this to Firefly. It's gotten very good reviews, both of these games. Then Star Wars Imperial Assault. This is the follow-up to Descent 2nd Edition. Very similar thing, but with the Star Wars universe. I really like the style of this game. There's two ways to play it, actually. One of the ways is just build a tactical 1-versus-1 style game. I pick some units, you pick some units, but also you can play through it like a dungeon crawl. Then we have two boxes here for Lords of Hellas. Lords of Hellas, a big, fat game. Basically another kind of monsters on a map style game. But it's in a cyber version of ancient Greece. Now, the Warlord box adds a ton of extra stuff. That's why I put them together. If you're going to pull out this game, you might as well pull out all of it. You don't need to play with all of it, but you definitely want to look at all the different monsters and things in it. Then we got a couple games here from Blacklist Games. We have Brook City, which is every 80s, 90s movie about cops jammed together into one game. You want to run around a city, arrest people, solve crimes, fight off drug lords. Brook City is the game for you. And then I can't even read the name of this one here. It has a fairly generic name, Street Masters. That's right. I was going to call it Street Fighter, but this is kind of Double Dragon, the board game, where you have a bunch of people and you're going to fight off different folks who are coming in to get you. A lot of cool things going on in both of these games. A lot of rules, a lot of overhead, but I know a lot of people enjoy them. And then Barnacle Bay, which is kind of like a light dungeon crawl, where you get to control some animals. Everyone in their animal town is being turned into nasty sea creatures, so you have like shark bears, which is cool as it is. This is not as complicated as some of the other dungeon crawls that I have. So if you want to, it definitely feels like a CMON game. It's not CMON, but it's based on those style games. The designers used to work at CMON. So if you like those games, you'll like this one. But it's fun. So again, you can see kind of a theme on this shelf. This one's a tough one for me to pick my favorite, but I think I'm going to go with Lords of Hellas. I really do like Lords of Hellas. I like all the different things that are going on in it. It's a lot of fun. So what's your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, though, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been taking a look at another shelf in the Dice Tower Library.